So I bought this Amiga 4000. Looks like it was like the advanced desktop version. It comes with the toaster flyer, all that kind of stuff. A couple months ago, guy said that it would power on and had an LED, but that's all he knew and didn't know if it would work anymore. So I ended up getting it for a good price, but after tearing it all down, I found a spot on the board that looks like it might have a little bit of corrosion from a capacitor that was leaking. But I cleaned it up and it actually didn't look that bad. So I thought, well, I'll try firing it up, see if it works. And then if it doesn't, we'll go from there. So in order to power this thing, you actually have to plug the power into the ports on this daughter board, or on this back plane, and then it has power come off of it and go into the motherboard connector. And this monstrous power supply that came with it, it's an 800 watt power supply, which is ridiculous for an Amiga, but it doesn't have the right plug for this motherboard, so that's the only way I can connect it unless I build something. But so I tried going through there. It doesn't look like there's any intelligence to switch it on or anything. It just directly goes from there to the motherboard, so it should work even without these connected to the riser cards. But the board doesn't power on. I was using this A520 to go to the TV here, and the TV, it does flicker and show that the input becomes active, but then it goes black, and I never do actually see anything that looks like proper video output from the Amiga. So doesn't seem to be working, but thought, well, it could be the power supply too. So I thought I would test that, and it's quite interesting actually. So if I take one of these Molex connectors and just check if you can see that, but the reading on there is just jumping all over the place, which I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to do that. And I get the same kind of result on the various different Molexes that are on here. And then if I test the ones that are on the connectors that actually go to this backplane, they don't look right either. So I'm thinking that this power supply is shot, which is not that surprising. So I get nothing there. If you can see what I'm doing here. Nothing there. Oh. Same kind of thing though. It's a lot of fluctuation. So, and I'm not sure, I have to check what the voltages are supposed to be, but the only ones I've seen so far have been around, well, two for the most part. I did see one that like jumps around from 3.5 to 4.5. But I would have expected that the Molex would be 5. I'll have to check that, but there's nothing there. This one's, wow, jumping from 3.2 to almost 5. There's a 5, 3.3. So yeah, I think this power supply does not seem to be acting like it should. So I think I don't know yet if the Amiga works. I have to fix the power issue first. Alright.